Good morning, y'all. Sorry I had to mute y'all, man. Had a call going on. Good morning, though. How's everybody? Hopefully y'all blessed, feeling good. Feeling good, feeling good. What's up, mister? You need to relax. Do you need to relax?
Well, good morning.
Good morning. What do you mean, seriously?
Seriously, that's your topic?
Yes.
Okay, do I qualify for independent and single?
Yes.
Do I look miserable?
I don't answer those type of questions. That's an internal issue. I mean,
No, 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 no.
you
I
do you
said,
know, do you know,
do
do
I
you know,
look?
do you know the tears of a clown? You ever heard the song?
I have. I am familiar. I am familiar with
I
that.
don't get caught up with bright faces.
I didn't say, am I miserable? I said, do I look
That's
miserable?
why I'm saying I don't go by what you look like.
I
That's
know, but
internal.
it's a simple, yeah, but I think energetically you can tell.
I can't. I truly cannot.
Then are you really in tune with energy? That's the
I am.
question.
I'm not in tune with
Are
the
you?
energy that you
Are
put
you?
into
Because
yourself. My energy
there's
to detect whether or not you have any place for God in your life. That's where my energy lies, right? My energy is not to detect what you tell yourself. You understand? It's more or less like a protection for me.
so so you're absolutely okay. So you have no empathic abilities whatsoever. You
Oh,
don't sense.
of course.
Okay, you're just deflecting. That's okay. That's cool.
I just said I
I
do.
yeah, I respect the host. Are independent women miserable? I think that's an individual answer to are they or aren't they? It depends on what they want. I think that any independent woman who is empowered, who if I don't think independence is the key here. Is a single woman miserable? That depends on what she wants. Uh, if a person is fully aligned, if a person has done personal development, if a person is happy. If they're a happy individual, then no, they're not miserable. Another person has no ability to make you happy. Happiness comes from within you. So I don't think independent or single really is dependent on whether somebody's miserable or not. How about that? But it's a great topic. Clearly, I'm awake and running on no sleep.
Lynn, can you hear me? Oh, there you
Yeah. No, there was complete silence. Did you hear me? I was brilliant.
go. Yeah, you were great. No, but
I mean, happiness is an internal state, and I think a lot of people try to they shortcut. They're not necessarily happy or stable or confident inside. And I think a lot of people, men and women, this is a human thing, not a gender thing. I think a lot of people have not done the work. Um, and get into relationships hoping the other person will make them happy, will
mm,
fulfill the bits and pieces that they haven't worked on.
mm,
My happiness does not. No one can make someone else happy. That's on me. I need to be happy, and it doesn't matter. I'm not. Nobody's happy broke. Nobody's happy in a state of poverty, whether it's emotional, financial, or spiritual poverty. Nobody's happy if they're in a state of poverty. So you have to work on that. And nobody can fill those holes but you.
mm. Interesting.
And
Lynn,
that's why I'm always saying to people, two halves don't make a whole when it comes to human beings. The blue Play-Doh, the red Play-Doh, if you stick them together, there's a seam. But if you take the red and the blue and you combine it, you get purple Play-Doh, then that's like when you're in spiritual alignment like that with somebody and you're fully integrated in that relationship, it's very difficult to separate because you've made a unit. You've made a whole new thing. Red and the blue equal purple, and then you have like little purple pellets after that. Hey, good morning, Lil B. Who's up? Was it 86? Sorry, I wasn't looking.
Morning,
No, Lil B.
morning. It's Cookie.
That's
It
what I
wouldn't let
thought.
me up at first. I had to literally turn my phone off.
Oh,
It
that's
kept saying
weird.
it's a problem. I said, look at the devil trying to work early in the morning.
Nice.
Yeah,
Right? He always
not.
Huh?
always up his little big.
Man, I'm like, oh, I got something for you. I use my brain and not my feelings.
Mm. Because you do
That's
know
what's
that
crazy.
he doesn't sleep. There is no
Yeah,
sleep for the there's no sleep for the man that knows that his time is near.
yeah, yeah. That was crazy because it kept saying, you know how like people can use the word accept in so many different words. Like I accept this, I don't accept this. Like you was accepting me, but the app wouldn't let me be accepted
No, that's a
because I
fact.
take things
I
deeper
don't I don't think it was the
than
app. I think it was the
just
iPhone. Because the second I came off the iPhone, we
exactly.
was good. I'm not gonna hold you. I already knew this.
Nah.
That's why I kept them both.
Yep. Yep.
You don't know how many
Like
people
so many
I've been
times.
in. You don't know how many times I've been somewhere trying to work through my testimony and trying to save somebody, and this iPhone got in the way. You have no idea. If you knew, if I had a way to track it, you would be very scared.
I
I
can
wouldn't be
believe it.
surprised though. Hey, good morning, Mr. Washington.
What's up? What's up?
And
Let's have a
every
Hey.
time, Lynn,
conversation.
I would start getting like some sort of weirdness going on, and I would order like right inside my spirit. I know I'm like, you got an iPhone, don't you? Oh, I do. Well, exactly. I know. I know.
Yeah, I think they're a little disconnected iPhone users, just a little bit.
They don't get it. They don't know where they're at. That it doesn't make sense. It's such a cult like thing. You know what I mean? And cult like things that are dedicated to man should scare the living crap out of you.
Oh, it's supposed to. And if it doesn't, you just ain't
Look at me,
seen
I
to
just
wait
fell out
yet.
of bed.
Now, Jason, back to
What's
topic.
up?
Sorry, we were just welcoming Lil B. Hopefully you're doing good, Jason.
Yeah, chilling. Had a good weekend. Got a lot of art done. Hope you had a good one too.
I did, bro. I did. I had an excellent weekend, man.
Okay.
Had an excellent
Um,
weekend.
great. To answer the question quickly, I don't think they're miserable. I think they're very content with what they have surrounded around them, whether it's children or no children, entertainment. Like I don't think they're miserable. I think they might have a miserable existence, but
Mm.
they themselves don't feel miserable. They have enough glitter to make them kind of feel a certain way until they get to a certain age and realize it's not really worth anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Jason, don't you think though that happiness comes from the inside, and it's how much fulfillment that you get out of your life, and if someone is happy, um, being financially independent and single, like not everybody wants a relationship.
Yeah, but Lynn, you do realize we're not designed to be alone.
No, I do realize that.
That
I
so
do.
just because you have figured a way to stand tall all on your own, it's not really good. It's not a good thing. That's not what we were designed to do. We were
No,
designed to
but we
depend on
were,
one another. We were
but we
designed
were
to believe in one another. You're not only supposed to stop at yourself. You're supposed to be
correct.
hurt by people. People are going to hurt you on a consistent basis. Jesus was hurt by people on a consistent basis. This is what we are
But
taught.
that's not right. I mean, Jesus
Listen,
taught
but
people
you
to aspire beyond that. Oh, also, hold on though. Hold on. In the Christian scriptures, though, it does talk about the gift of singleness. It does talk about the fact that being single is actually easier. It was not the original creation of us because we were meant to be in a pair. However, the Bible does not condemn singleness. It does talk about the fact that it's easier and that the man who is single can more fully serve God. That's fact.
Do you want
Do
to
you
elaborate,
think that
Allie?
equates for the same thing for a woman?
The Christian thing applies to both male and female. It does not. It's not gender specific. It's not talking specifically about men. It's talking about anyone who dedicates themselves to God more fully in their singleness, because
Okay,
it
but
also talks about.
I don't think I don't when he's bringing up our independent single, he's not bringing up nuns.
Hmm.
Like so, I
Hmm.
mean,
He's not bringing up what?
I'm. What he's
nuns.
telling you is
He's not
a
bringing up
lot of
nuns.
times these women aren't choosing God in their singleness. They're just choosing them.
Right,
So if that was the
Okay,
case,
and they are
if I
fun.
felt
okay,
like there were
okay,
a lot of
but
listen, if I felt a lot of single independent women were spiritually driven and were looking to help others and not just themselves, then I'd agree with you. But
okay,
anytime I
but
see some,
you're the one who brought that component into the equation, because you were the one who said that we were not designed to be that way, which is true. However, I'm just saying that later on down the road, the Bible did acknowledge that it was easier to be single, especially if you're going to
did you hear the
uh,
story yesterday about the 5 talents?
about
Were
the
you
what the
were you there when I went through I believe it was Mark 25:15? Were you there
no,
for that?
I was not there. No.
All right. So remember that there was 5 talents given to one man. That one
That's
man
right.
took those 5 talents and doubled them. There was
Right.
another 2 talents given to one man. He took those 2 talents and
And the
doubled
other
them.
dude buried his.
Buried his talent, right? He said that I
Right.
got this one talent. I don't need anybody to see it. I don't want anybody to care. Like it's just mine.
Benefit
I'll just
from
keep
it.
it. Yeah, it's just for me and God. Nobody else needs the benefit. I don't need to double it up. I don't need to do anything with it. I just need to hide it.
And the
And that's
master was not happy.
no, he was not.
The
He
master was
was
not
not.
happy.
No, through Solomon, right?
Because the
So
talent is a talent, is a literal talent, gifts that we need to share with the world. No, selfishness is condemned. So are you saying, so okay, so that's what this boils down to then, I think, for you. Does single independent woman, does that equal selfish person to you?
I don't
Is
know if it
that
equals selfish. I don't know if it equals selfish person because everybody might choose a different existence. But if you find solace in your singleness and you're not helping out your brother and you're not loving your neighbor as much as you love yourself and you're not going above and beyond to ensure that those relationships intact, then yeah, you are selfish.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that every single in person who's, see, this is one of the things that I
Wait,
don't
wait, wait, wait,
understand.
wait, wait, wait,
Lynn. Of
wait,
course,
Lynn,
it
Lynn,
doesn't
don't do
mean
that to me.
every single
Don't
person.
do that to me because you know
He
I
does.
don't talk like that. I
You,
don't talk in generals.
right.
I don't do that. So, and I don't want you to personalize it. I just want you to
I'm not.
consider what I'm
Whoa,
telling
whoa,
you.
whoa. Okay, so I do not personalize, and I that's one of the things that I always find annoying when people say, "Oh, you're personalizing or you're getting defensive." I'm just trying to understand your perspective on this. Um,
So, do you
I
think
don't.
do you think if I was saying this about a man, you would be charged the way you are right now?
I'm, first of all, not charged. Second of all, no, I told you I took the gender thing out of it. About how long have we been on here? I took the gender concept out of this about 13 minutes ago. So
Okay.
no, I think it's the same. I think it's the same idea, because I said happiness comes from inside of a person. I don't think that being independent or being single is the key to happiness. I think you're doing your personal work is your key to happiness, and
Hmm.
then whether or not you want a relationship on top of that. I think a lot of people aren't ready for a relationship because they haven't done the personal work. They're not happy, and they're trying to find a relationship that's going to fill in the blanks and make, because people can't tell the difference between another person bringing them fulfillment, or just, I feel happy around this person, I love being with this person, and so they confuse that with love of that person, because a lot of people think that love is just a feeling. So I
Hmm.
think a lot of people are unhappy because they expect another person to come along and make them happy. And that never works.
I agree with that. I agree that you can't be single and looking for someone to fix your problems. No, I don't believe in that. I don't
But
think
I think that's what a lot of people are doing. And I think when you have a title like that, people are like, oh, I'm not going to be happy, because a lot of people are codependent. Would you agree that a lot of people are codependent?
Yeah,
Wait.
but I
Before you
believe that
go on,
I believe we were designed to be codependent, unfortunately.
Interdependency is different.
before we go too far,
Interdependent.
wait, Lynn. Can you answer the question of, are independent, in your opinion, are independent women miserable? In your opinion, yes or no?
Wow.
My issue with answering that question is I
Yo,
think a lot of people.
you can literally see the
She
mental
glitched,
meltdown
right?
that just said she
She
glitched on
Why
us,
glitched.
is
bro.
it? Hold on.
Wait,
Okay, you guys have done this
Turn
to
your
me
camera off.
before.
Turn your camera off.
Wait,
Don't turn your
it can,
camera if you don't want me to read you. Turn it off, please. Turn
it
it
can
off
Listen.
be
so we could just
yes
talk.
or no. Do you think
Hold
that
on.
independent?
Hold on. Stop. Wait.
No, Jason. I want her to turn the
Wait.
camera off because
Wait a
you're
minute.
giving up a
Hold on.
tell. You're giving up a tell that no one else has. So just turn your
Okay.
camera off so we can
Hold
talk.
on. Okay, would you stop for a minute and listen? For heaven's sakes, you get so bombastic. That's so annoying. Now, I say that with love, but I'm still annoyed. Now, I take the time to think before I speak, and that's what a lot of people fail to do. I want to be able to formulate something, because if you get the words wrong, then all of a sudden, blah, 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 blah. So I'm thinking this through so that I can give you a cohesive, coherent, cogent answer, instead of just shooting my mouth off. Because you know why? I am trained to think before I speak. That is what I
Well,
do.
you would get destroyed in a debate club, because
Yeah.
I have been taught that you have
Actually,
to have
Jason,
your
I would
points.
not get destroyed in a debate
You
club, and
really
I'll tell you
would.
why.
You really would, though, Lynn, because
I
you don't
really
have
wouldn't, because
you
Jason,
don't get
I
a lot of
But
don't.
do
time to
we really
formulate
want
your
to debate
thoughts.
with a person that has one-sided to a situation, especially when it comes to this?
We
It's a
don't want to
lot of
I'm
debate.
just trying to
one-sidedness.
wait. No, I
He
want the
didn't want
answer.
to
I
debate.
want
He
the
wanted her
question answered,
opinion,
which is,
and an
are
opinion
I
doesn't.
independent
get
women
that.
I would have
miserable? Are
given you
independent
my
women
opinion.
single? And from you still haven't answered that question.
Well, I
Yes
would
or
like
no?
to,
But we
because I
know how certain people are going to answer questions. Like Lynn is a very technical person. She's going to answer how Lynn answers the questions. I've been listening to her for a minute. Jason is going to answer. I can
Yeah,
imagine how
but
Jason is going to answer a
listen,
question.
Lil B,
I
Lil
understand
B.
y'all want her to answer the
No,
question though.
Lil
I
B.
get it.
Lil B, I stopped listening and watching. That's why I asked her to just turn her camera off. If you want me to tell me that I'm crazy when my job is to read people, I can't. I need you to just turn the camera off. Then I can't tell if your face is making those expressions that tell me
make
that
all
I'm melting you down.
faces. I'm a
All
face
right,
making
say
person.
less.
Ask my
Say
daughter.
less. Say less. I will send it to you, and you tell
I,
me if you feel it.
oh,
You
for
tell me if
God's
you
sake.
felt what Jason and I felt since I'm Mr.
Okay.
Bombastic.
All right, dudes. That's fine. There's no need. However,
And then you say that
if
every
you,
time I tell you I want to
sweetheart,
give you proof, you say I
if
don't want
you
it.
want me to
Huh?
turn my camera off,
Yeah, so we can talk
there you
without
go.
somebody using your facial expressions as a reason for you not to be like. You understand? So I just want to talk to you. So I understand if you want to take time to think about it, but if I'm seeing it, I'm gonna
Well, I
say
always
something.
squint when I think. That's
No, you
what
weren't
I do.
squinting, Glenn. You weren't squinting. It wasn't no squint, man.
Oh
It
my
wasn't no squint.
God. Okay. Ask me the question again, because my elderly brain it's fallen out. Ask me the question. I'll answer it.
Go ahead, Jason. What was the
Go
question?
ahead.
Jesus Christ. Hey, Lynn, how you doing? Good morning.
Hi, Jason. Good morning. You're so beautiful.
Thank you. In
You're
your
welcome.
opinion, do you think that independent women, single independent women, do you think they are miserable?
I cannot speak for anyone other than myself.
Oh my
However,
God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I do not.
When you answer the question, nobody did that to you. Like, come on now,
Jason,
grow
what are
up.
you doing?
It's literally like not cool right now. Like
Jason,
this is what you do when women get up here and start speaking. You come
we
with the
gotta let her
pander.
talk. We
No,
gotta let her talk,
absolutely
bro.
not. It is a simple
No,
question, and I do not.
absolutely, yeah.
I
Like
do not
I
understand
have
why
so
certain. No.
So what are you saying? You
Then
just
what was
want
the
to
point of
agree or
answering the question?
disagree? Is
If
that
she
what you're
says
saying?
I
you
can't speak for
say what I
I
can't
can't
hear
speak
because
for
he's
anyone
speaking.
else besides myself, then that means you can't have an opinion about almost anything because you don't want to speak about anyone outside yourself.
If
Correct?
that's her, see, this is the problem on when we discuss things. When
Then why
somebody
even
doesn't,
join the conversation?
can you let
If you
me
won't
finish my
speak about
sentence? Can you let me finish my
anyone
sentence,
else
Jason?
outside of yourself,
Because when
then what is the
Swazi
point
talk,
of
you
joining
don't
a
talk.
conversation where we
When
speak about?
Swazi talk, you don't talk. Come on, like it's early in the morning. We don't have to wait till be combative right in the beginning.
It's
Let me
not
speak real
combative.
quick.
It's literally I'm
Oh
seeing
my
her
God.
skirting the question. She's
I'm not
skirting a
skirting the
question that's not
question.
you.
I'm
So
prefacing
why
it
she
with
can't answer her question the way she want to answer it? I don't understand what's the
Because
problem with that.
okay, if I say
We let you answer the question.
if I say what's two
Jason,
plus
do not
two, and
cut
you
me
say
off when I'm
Dallas
speaking.
Cowboys, sure
Oh
you
my God.
answered the
okay.
question, but you didn't answer it
This is the
correctly.
problem. This is
Okay,
what this
okay.
is the
So
First
problem.
of all, that was part A. Part B of the question is as follows.
there
I
doesn't
do
need to be
not
a
believe.
part B. Just answer the question. Oh my God.
You
Well,
always
that's
want to try to
respectful.
tell somebody
Okay,
how
well,
to. Yeah, like come on, man. That's disrespectful as heck. Like she
That
want
is
to answer
not
the question, how she
disrespectful.
want
That's
to answer
taking
it. Yes,
that's
it
making a
is.
answer short. And you women make a
You don't have
damn
to make an
answer
answer
long
when
for
you
no
speak.
damn
You
reason.
don't make
It's just a
anything short.
simple
When
question.
you speak,
Are
and when it comes
independent
down to women,
okay.
you don't
Are
make anything
single
short.
independent women miserable? Yes or no?
Oh, you can
Yes, because
you
of
can
this reason.
especially answer
it
because
No,
depends.
you are
because of this
miserable.
reason. It's
It
that
depends
damn
on the
simple.
individuals. It depends on the
Oh
individuals and how
my
much damn personal
effing
work
God.
they've done on them damn selves. And I don't think it's their
Oh.
independence or their singleness
You
that is dependent on whether a person is miserable or not. That is an internal state that comes from the fact that people don't work on them damn selves. There you go.
and
There's
that's
your
what she
answer.
started off to say. But now
I've
she
said
got
the
to
same
answer it
thing. I've said
all
the same thing since I came up here.
Oh
freaking
Lord.
Same
crazy.
thing.
Sure.
The whole
You
time I
haven't said
answered the
anything either.
question.
You want to answer the question too, Miss Angry Woman?
First of all, Jason, I don't play that game, right? You're not gonna come
We
up
ain't
here
playing
and
games.
ask
You ain't said shit this
Jason,
entire time
stop cutting me off.
until all of a sudden me
Jason,
and Swaz had
Jason,
something to
stop
say
cutting
about
me off.
men. Then all of
First
a
of
sudden
all,
you want to say
I
something.
would say that
You
about anybody that come up here. I'm a very
oh my
influential
effing
person.
God.
What's the problem, Jason? You don't want me to speak? I can't speak. Would you like me to shut up? Come on, man. You're being very disrespectful right now. I can
How
feel
whoa,
how
whoa, whoa,
one
whoa, whoa.
offense.
Where am I being
Listen,
disrespectful
listen.
by trying to get
Because
a
you just
question
called me an
answered?
angry woman. I'm not angry. Come on now, Swazi. I'm not
I
angry.
didn't even
Annoyed.
say
We're annoyed.
angry
That's
woman.
it.
Wait a
Wait.
minute.
When did I
Can
say
you be
angry
quiet for
woman?
a second? You just did.
Wait, Jason, you just said it.
You just
You just
did.
said it. And maybe you said it so fast
Insane.
you didn't catch it. You just said it though.
Okay.
Because
Literally.
this is what he does. He get up here, and when he get up here with women, this is
I
what
get
he
up here
does.
and try to
I've
get
listened to.
questions answered.
Stop,
Okay, yeah,
stop cutting
that's
me
what I
off.
do.
Stop cutting me off.
Okay.
Stop cutting
Oh
me off.
Lord.
Stop cutting
No,
me off. Because
no,
I'm
because
so
you've been cutting off people
respectful.
too. So I don't have a conversation, and I'm here with a
Oh my
title,
God!
which is
Now
"Are
we're kids.
Independent Single Women
Now
Miserable?"
we're kids.
You, for yourself, haven't even answered the question.
Now we're
Win wouldn't
kids.
answer the question. Swaz answered the question. I
First
answered
of
the
all,
question.
me and
Do either
Swaz
of you two
have
want
a
to answer
very
the
personal
question?
relationship. Me and him
Oh,
were
so you're
tapping in with each other
so okay,
before I
fine.
answered
You
the
don't want to
question.
answer that question. I get it. No
Oh my
problem.
God, this boy here, my
This
God.
this
Hey,
girl here.
Swazi,
I'm done. Now, do you want
this
to
is what
answer
I'm
the
talking
question or
about.
no?
Oh God, what is going on this morning, y'all?
Apparently, this woman can't answer
Jay,
a question.
see, this is what I'm talking about.
What I said, this
This is
woman.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, what are you
It
talking
don't,
about?
first of
Hey, yo,
all,
I'll be back,
stop
y'all.
being
I'm coming from a
No,